So this is the first day that we have Degas here, and we want to make sure that in the beginning stages of learning that our relationship becomes really good for him and for me. So whenever I start working a dog, I make sure that the priority is that good things happen around me. And the way we do that is we simply encourage Degas to come over, and if he comes towards me, I'm going to mark with yes, and I'm going to give him a treat. So this isn't any formal obedience right now. This is simply letting him know if he comes into the bubble, yes, good things happen. So this encourages him to want to be a part of me and hang out in my space. We want to find a treat that he likes, and we're using natural balanced lamb, and so far he seems to be enjoying this. So I'm not going to give Degas any corrections. I'm not going to give him any verbal prompting, other than I will use my body language to make myself low and inviting, and if he comes to me, I'm going to mark with the word yes. That's a marker that just lets him know that something good has happened. Yes. And then I'm going to reward him. Good boy. Very good. And in the beginning phases, when we're first getting to know each other, I simply want my presence to be fun for him. So I'm going to make myself exciting. Yes. Good boy. Very good. Yes. Good boy. Yes. So what I'm doing is I'm starting to take this treat and I'm starting to make the treat come to life. So that part of our fun that we're having out here is good things again happen, but I'm going to make the food become part of the reward, and it becomes this little fun little game between he and I. Yes. Good boy. So I want you to notice how I'm using a harness right now, and I am not using the leash to pull or make Degas come with me, yes. But if he does come with me, then good things happen. Yes. Good. Yes. So when he looks at me, I'm also going to mark with the word yes and reward him just for looking at me. Yes. Good. So now looking at me, even though it's not really something that I'm telling him to do, he's doing it, and then I'm going to reward him for doing that. Yes. Boy. So as I move away from him, he wants to come towards me. This is a great little secret. If you're trying to get a dog to come towards you, run away from the dog. Yes. And reward when they come back. The other key thing that I'm doing right now is as Degas comes towards me and I run away, I'm going to make myself low and inviting so that he wants to come into the bubble. Good boy. Yes! Good. So let's sort of review what we just did. Good boy. We basically came out for our first time with Degas. Again, he's brand new to me, and I just want his experience with me to mean good things happen. In the old days, they used to put a collar on a dog and a leash, and they'd just start cranking on the dog, and the dog would have to figure out how to give to the pressure of the leash. Because it's unfair to put a dog on a leash and just start pulling them, because now they have to deal with our verbal signals, our pushing and pulling, and it's very confusing to the dog. We want to make sure that we keep play, engagement activities, bonding activities separate, and really important in the first few months of our relationship, so that he begins to trust me and I begin to trust him, and we have a really good established relationship. So right now, all we have here with Degas is he had fun. We went to a park, to a nice location. I put him on a long line so that I wasn't pulling and tugging. We make sure that we have him on a harness, because any of our drive building or our engagement building activities, we're going to make sure that we do those things on a harness. And then later on we'll introduce him to some things with the collar, but we want to make sure that anything in the beginning stages, this long line was simply to keep Degas from getting away from me. It was not used as a tool to pull and make him cave into what I wanted him to do, or force him into doing something into compliance. We want to teach Degas how to do these things on his own by using lures, which is a system, a part of our system in teaching him what it is that we want him to do. So until next time, enjoy, get out there and play with your pup. Degas. Yes. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good boy.